It looks like I'm gonna notch an L in my movie predictions for the year, at least at this very moment. Now, let's talk about
Don't do it.
Minecraft movie. I'm gonna reload it again. Let's see if we got the international. No international yet, but so we'll talk about the Room International. But Jed, when we all saw those first trailers, we made fun of it. We roasted it. Jack Fat Black. I mean, he's in everything. He's annoying. It's like he just rolled out of bed with his same gray beard he had on when he was in Mandalorian season 3. I mean, he wasn't even trying. And here we are. 157 million domestic opening weekend on a budget of 150, probably closer to 250 with marketing. Its box office made all the money this weekend. And you saw it.
I did.
Tell us what you think.
I cannot express how bad this movie was. The trailers do not give it justice. It is a million times worse than the trailers portrayed it to be. It is one of the worst things I've ever seen. And there were random musical numbers that really killed me. Partway through the movie, we got to the village with the villagers and whatnot, and then suddenly Jack Black just does a extended jingle song about how good putting lava on chicken is and how good it tastes. And it was a whole musical number. I I can't translate to the audience here how bad the Minecraft movie is. It is cringe. It is dumb. The CGI looks terrible. Jason Momoa's character is an attack on all things masculine. It is one of the gayest things I've ever seen. There's even a point where Jack Black mounts Jason Momoa, pulls his hair, and Jason Momoa makes sex faces.
No.
Yes. I mean, he's flying, but still, it looks like he's going to town on Jason Momoa's booty hole.
Now, with your take on this, and you can regale us more going forward, and other, we'll just say adult takes on this. This, people with a brain who aren't either social media brain dead or children.
TikTok needs to be destroyed, annihilated. That's the reason this movie exists. All the jokes are for TikTok.
People who have taste hated this movie. But you described to me what it was like with the people in your theater watching this.
There were about 15 other people in the theater, so not massively full, but more than there was for Snow White. And they absolutely loved it. Laughed at all the jokes, stood up and cheered at the end, clapping. Nowhere near the clips you've seen, but the clips online are absolutely insane. Some of these people are reacting bigger than Cat picking up Mjolnir in Endgame.
Now, shit like that, and people going, yeah!
And the chicken jockey, that was in the trailer. All this stuff that people were reacting to were in the fucking trailers. Why are you acting like this is a big moment? The cat picking up Mjolnir was such a big moment because they kept it secret. I don't get why these brain-rotted morons saw this in the trailer. It's like, oh, there's a zombie kid on a chicken. That's funny. Then go to the theater. Oh my god, that's the coolest thing ever. I don't fear for the state of humanity. Humanity doesn't deserve to continue after the response to this movie. There is no saving it. I am praying for an asteroid minute by minute. The dinosaurs got it easy compared to what I think we deserve at this point because of the reaction to this movie. It is one of the stupidest, brain-rotted movies I've ever seen. Apparently, being able to put 3 pieces of diamond on a board, hitting it with a hammer, and being, ooh, it made what I want, makes it so a 10-year-old boy can make a fully functioning jetpack in the real world. He learned the skills of crafting, so now he's the best scientist inventor in history back in the real world.
What?
And, oh, for some reason, the black fat chick, she has a bunch of exotic animals in her car everywhere, like an alpaca's in the back seat, and she has to keep carrots so it won't bite her ear off. Means that she can train wolves in the Minecraft world so well and understand them. And yeah, the wolves come into the real world and no one gives a shit. It's like, oh yeah, boxy looking wolves. So, and the villain. Guess what makes the villain a bad guy?
No penis?
No, well, yeah, she doesn't have a penis, but
oh, okay, it's a girl. Okay.
Murder Hell Pigs have a version of American Idol, and she was laughed at for not being very good at it. So she decided to destroy all creativity in Pig Hell and spread that death of creativity to the overworld, is what they call the Minecraft world. So she failed at American Idol, so now she wants to get rid of all creativity.
Wait, they actually reference her failing in American Idol?
They flash back to it. I can't remember what the pun is, but there's some pun about the name American Idol, like a
Oh,
Piggy Idol or something like that, and she's singing on
a
stage, and they
parody
laugh at
thing.
her. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
but she's a yeah. It's in hell, a Piggy Hell. Piggy
All right.
Hell. Piggy Hell demon failed at American Idol and decided to block out the sun so her Piggy Hell army can invade the Minecraft overworld, is what they call it, and prevent people from building or crafting or mining or anything, because that makes her feel bad for being untalented. But she's very talented at magic for some reason.
All right. So taking everything in that I have gathered from this, and remember, this is like essentially a 24-hour period now that I've had time to digest this stuff. I This movie should not be a success.
No.
It shouldn't be, but it is. And at 157, and I believe the rumors are it's going the overall worldwide is anywhere between 250 and 300, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the worldwide opening
Yep.
gross is going to be.
300 million's the average reported. And
Yeah.
this number is double the projections.
Yeah, that's the thing. They kept raising up on its 150 million budget, which let's say it's 200 to be, because they always underreport. Let's put a little marketing in there. This thing needs about 500, 450, 500 to break even. That's
I
fair.
think that's fair.
It'll probably get that next weekend.
Probably.
And I predicted before I did my bid predictions, and I predicted on my bid movie year prediction video, I said this thing was going to be a flop. I said, but it's not going to be. It's going to make some money.
It might be the biggest movie of the year at this point. There's discussions about that. It might be $1 billion movie. Legitimate discussions are being had about that.
There are that. I saw people say, "Oh, it's going to be $2 billion."
No, it's not. It might cross $1 billion.
It's going to listen. If it's true that the kids like it, and here's the thing too, leading up to it, people that we know, people that I hang out with who have kids, said their kids were not excited for this movie. They didn't care about this movie. But if kids are going to go see it and like it, they'll go see it again. And that's what's going to get it to $1 billion, because that's how you get to $1 billion, repeat watches. But on the lead up, the build of this, I had no ability. I had no ability whatsoever. Not ability, excuse me, wrong word. I had no evidence whatsoever to tell me that this was going to be a mega hit. I mean, did you see any evidence whatsoever that this was going to be some sort of mega hit with this,
no.
the lukewarm reaction and the mocking that it received? So, I mean, I guess it's the advantage of a slow weekend. Because think about it. There's no competition right now, is there?
Yeah, Snow White's not competing, and a Working Man only beat Snow White because of how bad it is.
Yeah, so this I'm going to wager that this was a very strategic drop at this moment where there was no competition, which is why it has seen the massive amount of success it has gotten. Now, do you honestly think it has the legs for $1 billion?
I don't know. I didn't think it had any any start was possible.
Fair
I
point.
cannot predict anything in this movie. I'd like to say the word of mouth will spread like wildfire, and the adults in the room will go, "Hey, this is an abomination that deserves to be burned, and everyone who ever worked on it deserves to be homeless for all of eternity." And that's the lenient punishment for working on this movie. I'd like to say those discussions would be had, but with the fan reactions that I've seen, the people on Twitter just in the videos of theater reactions losing their minds for it. Apparently, TikTok's going crazy over it. I really can't say. I think those people will rewatch it, but unlike when Disney Star Wars stans rewatch Acolyte over and over again, going to the theater and buying tickets every time actually makes a difference versus watching, a video over and over again on Disney Plus. So I'd hope for a 70% drop next week or
Yeah,
higher, but
it's
I can't legitimately predict anything on this because I was so abysmally wrong with how I thought this opening would be.
and I hate it when I'm wrong. I hate it when you're wrong because you and I generally have the same perspective on these things. We're able to suss out how something's going to do. So if my guess, this thing probably only has like maybe a 55% drop. I think with the positivity.
It did start really big, so I think
Yeah,
50, low 50s would be
yeah.
a reasonable projection.
And there's nothing but positivity around this. I mean, adults like us are like, but brain rot are going, yay! And
Oh,
the
and the
brain rot,
people who are going to come out at us and say, "Oh, it's a kids movie; it doesn't have to be good." I will never accept that
yeah,
perspective because kids deserve good movies too. There's the
yeah,
argument to be made that they actually deserve better. They deserve good movies more than adults do. But the greatest kids movies of all times are ones that appeal to the whole family and can be seen as very well written. Early Pixar movies. We've never reviewed one of those, but I feel like if we did, we'd rate them very high because they're
mhm,
written well. They're good stories. Even classic Disney films were that way. Kids deserve good entertainment. So being for kids is not an excuse to be one of the worst pieces of shit ever shat out into the mouths of
yeah.
consumers.
And to my point, to your point earlier, the question, will it be somebody saying it might be the biggest hit of the summer? No, I'm reserving that for Lilo and Stitch. I think that's going to be the
That's going to be pretty
juggernaut of the
big.
summer. That's going to be
But
that's
what
going to
about
be Disney's
Thunderbolts?
win. No one's going to care about Thunderbolts. You know that. This is going to be an anomaly. I don't know, but I looks like I'm going to take the L, and I have to say that. I have to say that. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.